how do you feel about this statement? Women are born with value, whereas men have to work for it.
Oh, I say it every day on my podcast, man. That's 100% true. So women are trust fund babies, men are self-made millionaires. When a man is born, he has no value. He's got to go and get it out the mud, right? And if he works his ass off, he ends up becoming that self-made millionaire. But with the women, once they turn 18, they have that access to that equity immediately, that $1 million. So if a woman gets to 30 years old plus and she hasn't found a man and cashed out with that $1 million, it's her fault because she's given the value up front. The problem with a lot of modern day women is they want to play the game. They want to go in a casino, they want to gamble, have fun, wait till the casino is going to close at 6 a.m., it's 5:55 a.m., and they don't have a guy yet and they haven't cashed out yet, and they're like, oh, what do I do? So what ends up happening is they have to consolidate on the best person in the casino. A lot of times it's not their first choice. So that's why you see a lot of these women walking around here where they're with a guy they don't really like that much, but he fulfills some of their check boxes. Divorce comes, or maybe they're catty to him, or they treat him like shit. And the problem is because women don't consolidate and find their best guy when they have the most value, when they're in their youth. They want to find a guy after they've done their career, after they've run around the cock carousel and been sluts, and then they're not able to find a guy, and they look at it like, oh my God, men are trash. No, you're trash because you didn't find the guy when you're at your highest value.
I keep telling women, you only pick the men that you open your legs to. You do not pick the man that goes down on one knee. You don't. So you can make your choices and be free-willed and live up your best city girl life all you want, yeah? But at the end of it, you're not the one that's going to choose whether you're worth to be married or not. So I suggest you actually listen to men when they say what they want to marry.
Women have several helpers. They have the one that help them through bad times. They need conversation. They got one that help them through sexual frustration. They got one that help them through financial situations. They got one that help them get into clubs and connections to concerts and trips and all that stuff. Maybe you in that rotation of one of the 7 dwarfs, but she don't like you, and that's a red flag.
Yeah. He's not lying.
Shit. So I got some pre-workout here. In case any of y'all interested in what I put in it. Put the good protein powder called RIP. I put garlic powder. Put cayenne pepper. Put ginger powder. Lemon juice, lime juice, grapefruit juice. And now I'm about to add some of this. I did have the other mushroom coffee. Forget the name of it, but I decided to try this one this time. I didn't really feel nothing, to be honest with y'all though. So we're gonna see what Ryan's is. Or Ryan, whatever the hell you call it. I'm not getting paid for this, just to let y'all know. But I am advertising it for free. So Ryan's break me off some money. Who knows? I'm gonna try this in my protein shake. Along with this. And this. On my days of work, I'll take this when I'm working, but I'm not working today. And then right before the workout, I'll take that protein shake with this. Since I already had some sea moss gel before I left, I might just go ahead and do the Shilajit. Since I already got some sea moss in me, you know what I mean? That would make sense. There it is. Keep that shit out the sun too. But I ain't gonna. Oh, here's the box that Ryan's coming in. I just think it's cool. Comes with a little thing. I need this because I don't need much. You know what I mean? I don't like a lot of caffeine and shit, so I only need a little. My motto is, as long as your body's getting a little bit of something, you know what I mean? A little bit of cayenne pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of rinds or whatever. A little bit of protein, not much protein powder. Just everything in moderation, just so you're getting some of it. You know what I mean? A little bit of fruit, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But I'm here to talk to y'all about why people cheat. I mean, there's a number of reasons because everybody's different. But I would like to start off by saying, in order for someone to cheat, there had to be commitment. I'm going to say that again because a lot of people get that confused. In order for someone to cheat, there had to be commitment. You can't cheat unless there's commitment. Remember that. Can't cheat unless there's commitment. Right? We got that established? You cannot cheat unless there's commitment. Another thing I want to get clear to y'all is a lot of y'all feel like people cheat because something's wrong with you or something's wrong with them. And you may be right on both ends, but you may be wrong too, because if something was wrong with the person that got cheated on, why did they cheat on that person? Why didn't they just leave the person? In other words, if I'm so bad of a person that you feel like you gotta deal with somebody else, why didn't you just leave? See, we're gonna dissect this cheating shit down because everybody think it's, something wrong with the person that got cheated on. That's what it was. It's you. You're the reason why you can't keep a woman and this and that. The only way it might be you is by the woman or man you choosing. Because if you were so bad to a person and they just couldn't stand you and they just wanted to leave, they would just leave you. They wouldn't cheat. Cheating is holding on to something and dealing with something else. I'm going to say that again because some people just don't get it. Cheating is holding on to something. That's the key. Holding on to something and dealing with something else. Now ask yourself, how many people hold on to something that's worth nothing? Like, I don't want this shit. Get it out of here. How many people hold on to that? While y'all figure that answer out, I'm going to go ahead and open this because I don't want to spill this powder on this car. I already got it cleaned up, especially on my side. Oh, this already looked different. Oh, this looked way different. Oh, yeah, that looked way different. That looked like some other shit compared to that powder, compared to that coffee shit that I had. I think this Rhines might be the truth. I think the other shit was called American something or something like that. It was the other coffee that they say is better than Rhines. And I don't know. I'll get back on y'all on that once I try the Rhines and then let you know. But the other one does have less caffeine. I will say that. I can't think of the name of it right now, and I don't have the thing with me. But it don't look like this. The powder don't look like this. It don't look nothing like this. Man, y'all can't see that shit. Yeah, it don't look nothing like this. And I don't even need that much. Oh yeah, this might be the truth, y'all. Put my wooden spoon back in there. You know what I mean? And seal that bitch up. Because I'm going to use that wooden spoon for all the other shit that I forgot to mention one thing in my protein shake or whatever. I put rosemary in there too because they say that's good for hair and shit. I'm just trying to keep my hair. I don't want to lose my hair. So, they say that's good for hair. And that secret remedy book. So that's what I tried. But all right, back to what I was saying, man. You hold on to something. If you hold on to something, you find value in it. Plain and simple. So when someone cheats, they hold on to that shit, don't they? They hold on to some shit. They don't let it go. Think about it. If you are so bad, the person that got cheated on, you just so bad to them. Like they just can't stand you. They will just drop you like a bad habit and move on to the next. Why don't they? Why do they keep you and keep someone else too? Or deal with someone else? In fact, why do they deal with you the most and deal with other people on the side? But you're the problem, right? This is where people think that there's something wrong with the cheater. And they might be right. But the cheater might be a perfectly fine person. right? The thing is this, though. What people don't want to understand or accept, and I know it's hard, even though I know this shit, and it's still hard to accept, that some people just don't want you. Right? Some people cheat because they don't want you. Some people cheat because they do want you. And I know that don't make sense, but it does, because I want you, but I want other people. Or I don't want you, so I cheat too, right? It all boils down to one thing. And one thing only, to be honest with you. And that is if someone wants to cheat or not. If someone don't want to cheat, they won't. Because even if it is something you lack that they want in other people or whatever, they would simply leave you. They wouldn't keep you. There has to be something that they like about you that make them want to keep you. Or they would just simply leave you alone and they wouldn't cheat, because they wouldn't be cheating. They would have left you alone. They broke up with you. Some people actually go to the extent of causing arguments and shit to break up with you so they can go deal with other people, then come back to you later. Because to them, in their mind, that's not cheating. I didn't cheat. We broke up. We wasn't together when I did this. You know what I mean? You got some slick ones out there. It's coming too, because May and April's coming. Expect arguments. When you see your girl or dude that was all good in the cuffing season, and then soon as hot girl summer come around, they start arguing and shit out of nowhere, you're like, what the fuck? Why are you arguing all the time? I'm telling you the truth. I'm giving you the gem right here, right now. That's why. Hot girl summer coming. That's for women or men, because men get ready for hot girl summer, because there's going to be a lot of women who are getting ready for hot girl summer. So the women want to break free of whatever they had going on, because it was just cuffing season, relationship shit. So they want to break free from that. And men understand that there's going to be hot girls everywhere. Hot girl summertime. So I want to get away from my so-called cuffing shit too. Or even if it's not cuffing, it's the girl that I've been with or the guy I've been with. I want to get away from them for now, take a break, and then come back to them in September when cuffing season start again. Can't make this shit up, dog. You cannot make this shit up. I've seen it personally. I've seen it through other people on Facebook. Like, oh yeah, they getting cuffing season, if you want to call it that. Like, they getting played. They getting cuffing season. But man, people cheat because, honestly, some of them cheat because they can. What do I mean? They already disrespecting you and you don't leave. So what's next? I get disrespecting or her all the time. They still there. I treat them however they want. So they're not going to leave when I cheat. Or you let them cheat before and you took them back. This is why you can't take back people who cheat. Or people who leave you for someone else and go deal with some other guy or some other girl. It's the same thing. You can't take them back because, I mean, you can, and you go hope for the best, but I'm trying to tell you, if the opportunity presents itself again, they will do it again, because they never would have done it in the first place. If they aren't capable. If they was capable of doing it then, they're capable of doing it again. What's stopping them? What, you leaving? You didn't leave. So that's not stopping them. But just understand that cheating is a choice. And a lot of people feel like, no, people are bad people because they cheat and all that. They're not necessarily bad people. They might be bad women and men for relationships, but that don't make them a bad person because they choose to cheat. I mean, they should go their own way and deal with someone else instead of holding you and shit like that. But I guess what I'm trying to say is they still could be a good person and cheat. You still could be a good person and make mistakes or do bad things. There's a difference between being wrong and doing wrong. So just because someone cheat don't mean they're a bad person or something wrong with them and this and that. I mean, some people just prefer to have more than one woman or man. Then some people take pride in having one woman or man. But you got to understand that it's a choice when dealing with someone. That shit smell different too. I bet this ride is going to be the truth, y'all. I bet this Ryan's is gonna be the truth. I can just tell by the way that powder looked. When that shit came out, that powder looked different. That powder definitely looked different. Oh, yeah. People on a day-to-day basis can switch up on you. It don't matter. This is what another thing people don't get. Y'all steady thinking that you got someone locked forever. And you don't ever have someone locked forever. Never. And you shouldn't think that way. For one, because you start to get comfortable and think, oh, I got her forever or him forever. I ain't got to do as much. That's number one. Number two, if they decide to leave, it's going to hurt you harder than the fact that she might leave me one day. I don't know. I'm going to try to do my best and make her happy. And I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do as a man. But, you know, one day she just might want to leave me. She might not want me no more or want the situation no more. And I got to be okay with that. Versus, you know, she's never going to leave me forever and this and that. And then if it happens, now I want to commit suicide and all this other shit. This is what I mean. This is what people do. You know, they might not commit suicide literally, but they die on the inside. That's women and men. They die on the inside. They don't want to eat no more, drink no more. They don't care about themselves no more. They don't want to hit the gym no more, whatever they got going on. You know, everything is hung up around this woman or man. And then when that woman or man walk, they die because they lost themselves in that woman or man. You're supposed to come together as a woman and man and become something special, but you're not supposed to lose yourself. And a lot of people do that. They lose themselves in a woman or man. And that's why they become broken and they just destroy. They don't want to do nothing no more with themselves and they just give up, you know? And they try to destroy other people's lives and shit because they feel their lives destroyed. But again, this is why it's so important to pick the right person based off of the right criteria, because they can always switch up on you. Or they can just simply have a change of heart. You know, the person who made this post probably gets, because she said it happens to her all the time. She probably likes the player type guys. And you got to understand that when a guy has a lot of options or a girl has a lot of options, it's very rare that they just want one woman or capable. Well, anybody capable if they really want to do it. But it's not based off of you. It's based off of them. A lot of y'all think it's based off of, you know, a woman or man makes them not want to cheat no more. I don't believe that, because if it's based off of that, when that Cinderella bullshit fascination wears off, you're going to snap back into who you really was. But if it's based off of, I just don't want to cheat, I got a good one, and I don't want to fuck this shit up type shit, and I want to try to change for me and to not fuck up my situation, that might work. But, you know, a lot of people, it still should be better. You should have already been doing that before you even look for a girlfriend or a boyfriend, to be honest. You should already be trying to be a person that's trying to be with just one person before you even look for that. So you can kind of scratch what I just said off. But I know a lot of y'all feel that way. You know what I mean? I don't. I feel like you should already be working on being a one woman or one man person before you even meet these people. But, you know, I don't remember what I was saying at that point, but I might come back to it, but I want to touch on this. A lot of people, this is another thing a lot of people just don't want to accept. You might be the only people out here desire only one person, but nobody out here is attracted to one person. Not attraction. Attraction is like, what is the word that I'm looking for? Attachment. Attraction is more like attachment. Attractive, like she's attractive. That don't mean I don't even know the girl. She's just attractive, right? Attraction is like I know things about her. That's why I'm attracted to her. Attractive and attracted is two different things. Attracted is afterwards, I guess. Whatever. The point is this, man. A lot of people, yeah, you might only desire one person. There's people out here who only desire one person. But you got to be a stupid ass fool if you believe that there's anyone out here that's only attracted to one person. Nah. They're going to find other people attractive. It don't matter. Everybody finds more than one person attractive. If you say that you only find one person attractive, you're lying. You are lying if you say, I only find one person attractive. That's it, dog. No, you might only desire one person. But to say, I only find one person attractive, dog, that's it. That's it. Someone said, everyone cheats. Women be the main one. Okay, I'm going to say something. If everyone cheats, I suggest you not be the main one, because the main one is putting in all this effort, right? And still sharing you with other people, while the other people on the side are putting in less effort and still basically getting benefits, and they're able to deal with other people. You're stuck dealing with one person, been loyal to one person, and this person is dealing with other people, making you share. So if everybody cheats, which I kind of feel like in a way, even though I know it's not true because I don't cheat, but I feel like in a way everybody does cheat. That's kind of why I'm single now. But let's hypothetically say everyone does cheat. Then you might as well just be a side guy, a side girl. I hate to say it. You might as well just stay single and just talk to whoever you want, you know? But if you just do decide to be with somebody, just understand that it's very important to pick someone that desires to want to be with one person. That is the key. It's not about how good they look and all this other shit. That shit matters. Okay, I get it. You want someone attractive and all this and all that, right? But that woman who made this post, the reason why she probably still get cheated on, because I didn't really look at her page or nothing, but I keep hearing people say she looked good. I didn't really look, you know what I mean? She probably does look good. I didn't really look. But she probably chooses the type of guy that a lot of women want. And since a lot of women want this guy, 99.9% of the time, he's not going to just deal with one woman. Because everywhere he go, and he got a girlfriend, that makes it even worse. Because women see it. Oh, he got a girlfriend. Remember, women are more attractive to you when you got a girlfriend. Oh, he pulled Beyonce? I wonder why. Let me find out. That's how women move. That's how a lot of women move. And men are guilty too, but I don't think we do it in that sense. I think we just look and say, she look good, I would fuck. I don't think we say it like, well, I wonder why he could pull her. What's so special about her? Because when we look at women, for the most part, even though it's wrong, we think the special shit is because she looked good. And that's got to stop. Because if it don't stop, then you're going to be one of these victims wondering, why did she cheat on me? Because you're not looking at who she is. You're not looking at what she prioritizes. I don't want y'all to blame yourselves. And if you do, the only way I want y'all to blame yourselves for someone cheating is who you're choosing. You gotta look at the characteristics of who you're choosing. That's the only thing. But other than that, I'm ugly, I'm this, I'm that, that don't matter. Someone chose to deal with someone else, and that's just the way it is. That's why you got to enjoy the moment while you got it, and then when it's over, you got to be okay with it. There's nothing you could do to stop someone from dealing with someone else. Just like there's nothing a woman could do to stop me from, if I want to fuck another woman, I'm going to do it. If I want to be I want to be with her. I just want you. I don't want no other women. You know, I'm busy, I'm making money, I'm hustling. I just want one woman. It has nothing to do with, I met this great woman and some spell came over me and now no, that's not it. I made up in my mind as a man, I only want one woman. So for all the women out here watching, my pussy's gold and that's why men cheat, or my pussy's bad and he cheated, you can have the best head in the world and the motherfucker still choose to deal with another woman because that's what he want to do. But y'all got to stop this. People are bad because they cheat, or something's wrong with them, or something's wrong with me. No, it's simply one thing and one thing only: a choice. That's it. It's a choice. And this is why I personally do not have enough faith to put in a female anymore to believe that she won't turn her back on me then. You could say it's insecurity, whatever. No, I call it not being naive. That's just me. Now, if you got a good girl or a good dude, good for you. But you, in the back of your mind, you better have, you know what, maybe she might want to leave me one day. I trust her. I think she's not going nowhere. But if she do, I'm going to be okay with it. I'm going to be ready. But a lot of y'all don't do that. Y'all fall in this fantasy land of they'll never leave me. They'll never cheat. She don't find no other man attractive but me. All that bullshit lies. So when it happens, you're not expected for it. That's all I'm saying. You got to understand, when people cheat, they find value in that person they're cheating on. I don't give a fuck what you say. Because think about it. If I didn't find value in this girl, right, and I'm going to go deal with another girl, why the fuck I'm holding on to this girl? There's no value in her, right? That's what people say. People say people cheated because this person was not valuable. Then why the fuck am I holding on to it? Why do people got the main woman or the main man at home, but then they dealing with other people? I don't understand. What's that main woman or man at home for if they're so unvaluable? Nah, there's got to be some value there. Because if not, then why is she there? I want a bachelor house. Why I gotta have a main woman there if she's unvaluable? She's stopping me from dealing with other women in my house anytime I want. That don't make sense to me. There has to be some value there. But what y'all gotta understand is your value. Oh, you want to deal with another man? Then you don't get no value from me. Me personally, I don't even want to fuck you no more. You might be lucky if I let you give me head. That's about it. Once you cheat, that's about as far as you gonna go. I promise you. And you might not even do that. I might not even let you do that. But what happens with most people when they get cheated on? They still treat them the same, and they start blaming themselves, and they try even harder. They try even harder, and guess what? Oh, I cheated? And he's going even harder? I might as well keep doing this shit. I might as well keep, just like when people say being toxic makes a relationship better. Some people think cheating makes it better. Shit, now he really acting right. After I fucked old dude, he really acting right. He all on me. It shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way. If you want another man and I am not okay with that, right, then I'm leaving you alone. It don't matter how bad it hurts or wherever the fuck. It don't matter. And I'm not going to make up some shit in my mind like some of them females on that post saying something is wrong with the guy. One of them said that he still thinks about me and all this other shit, making up all these excuses as to why he cheated. The bottom line is he cheated or left you because he didn't want you. I'll give her this, though. He cheated because he found value in that woman, or he just simply would have let her go. I give her that. But all these excuses of, you know, he still wants me and still misses me and all that, then why ain't he there? Oh, because you won't let him come back, I guess, right? But guess what happens if you did let him come back? And this goes for the men too. Oh, she came back to me. Well, guess what? What happens when she comes back? What happens when a woman cheats on you and you let her back? What happens? You know what happens. Same shit. In fact, it's even worse. Because now you let me back. This is why you can't let them back. You have to downgrade them. If I don't, this is what I do. Because this happened to me, every relationship at some point. Right? I let them back, but they're downgraded. You don't get the same treatment. And then what happens is they get pissed off because they think that I should treat them the same, and it don't happen, and they leave. Or I leave them alone. Because sometimes I'm like, man, I just feel like a bitch, man. I feel like a bitch taking this chick back, man. Man, fuck that shit. I always got love for this girl, but man, fuck that. I'm gone. You know what I mean? Usually I leave them in the end. They come back, and then I leave them in the end. I only let them come back because I never wanted to leave. I didn't want to break up with them. You shouldn't do that, by the way. You know what I mean? But it's hard. It's hard when you used to somebody and they pull that shit, and then you don't know how to let go. My suggestion to you is downgrade. If you can't let them go, downgrade. But to treat them the same or better after they cheated, dog, you just telling them it was all good. It's okay for you to cheat on me. You know what I mean? Or you better get yours back, but now you're in a toxic situation. I'm going to get mine back. That's another thing. If I take a girl back, I'm getting mine back. There's no way I'm not getting mine back. That's why it's over. Because I'm not going to treat you the same. I used to be I only want you because I thought you only wanted me and you looked at me special. Now I don't look at you special because I know you don't look at me special. There's no explanation as to why you put another dick in your mouth or in your body, especially as a female. Now, some people give men a pass because they say, well, men just look at it as sex and all this and all that. To a certain extent, I understand it, but still, it's still not right. Because if a man really fuck with you, he wouldn't risk, even though it's true that man could be like, man, I just want to fuck the girl. But when a woman fuck another guy, it's really like she really probably desire that guy, or she's really pissed off at her boyfriend. Right? Even though that is true, a man wouldn't risk losing the girl that he thinks so highly of. So you can say, well, men only just fuck. It's only sex to them. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm not arguing with you. But one thing I will argue with you about is he wouldn't risk that because you know it's coming back. You know that it's going to be brought to the light. Cheaters don't get away with cheating, dog. That shit comes to the light at some point. And if you really know how to read cheaters, all you got to do is read their energy. Once that energy is different towards you, you know what time it is. Or once you fucking them, right? Or you have sex with them and you feel like there's been another body there, or there's different energy there, you know what time it is. Because some of them are smooth. Their behavior don't really change. Some of them, their behavior, it gets better. Like, I cheated on him, let me clean the house and buy him this, buy him some Jordans and shit. And you thinking, oh, she just been nice to me. See, in that case, there's only one other way to tell, and that's that energy when you sleep with her. If she lets you do that, because 9 times out of 10, she probably won't, because women can't serve 2 masters. Men can be masters to 2 women, 3 women, like, have different wives and treat them the same, but women can't treat 2 men or more different men the same. That's why you got some women flaking on you, not texting you back right away like they used to and all this other shit. That's why. She can't serve 2 masters. There's one guy that she likes the most. And if she can't get him, then all y'all get crumbs. Everywhere. I'm going to sprinkle crumbs on you motherfuckers because I don't really want you. But that one she want, that's why like, man, this bitch won't stop texting my phone or calling my phone. That's why. Because you're the one that she wants to serve. Any of that other shit, that flaky shit, that behavior shit, and she just got respect for her. So all that bullshit. If you the right one, she will comply. Plain and simple. So a lot of y'all men need to understand, when you're not seeing cooperation from a female, you know what time it is. Put her in the fucking friend zone. She want to put you in the friend zone, put her in the friend zone. All this women are better than me because they got a vagina and 80,000 men in the inbox got to stop. They're not better than you. You allow them to put that game on you. Women know they're not better than men. Women know the value of men, but they don't want you to know that because that's the only way that they can have power over you, because they can't do it physically. So they have to do it mentally. And most men fall for this shit. And then wonder why the guy who gives no fucks about her get her. Why you don't get shit. Women can't respect a man that don't respect himself. So when you acting like a simp and a bitch and all this other shit, she's not gonna respect you. She might act like it to get shit from you, but deep down inside, man, this nigga's a little bitch. And that's why we get it twisted. Well, why she want the bad guy? Because the bad guy displays masculine moves, masculine energy. What you need to do as a good guy is still treat a woman like a queen and shit. You know, treat a woman good, but have that masculine and have that respect me type shit. I treat a bitch like a queen, but she gotta realize I'm the motherfucking king, basically. Yeah, I'm gonna treat you good. But if you not my number one fan, go. I don't want you. Because the next thing I know, you're gonna be having somebody else's dick in your mouth behind my back. I don't want that. Why would I want a relationship with a chick who still want another guy? You want this or that guy? We might as well just be fuck buddies or something, because you fucking other people anyway. Why am I going to give you all these benefits for you to go deal with other men? This is where men get caught up at, because they wanted to make this girl the number one, and they didn't want to accept that I see the signs that she really don't like me like that. But you know what? I'm still going to keep trying. Of course she's going to play. She's going to play along. I got him. Look at him. Look at all this shit he's doing for me. I might as well just play along and act like I like him. Act like I'm his number one fan. Can't do that. But I used to be one of those people like, man, people who cheat, they just horrible and this or that. Not necessarily, man. You know, people just, sometimes people get tired of you, but they don't want to leave you alone, so they go off and deal with other people behind your back. And I don't agree with the shit, you know what I'm saying? But it happens. It happens, man. Only thing I can say is the only way to really prevent someone from cheating, which is no way, but if there was a way, it's all about picking the person that thinks you're the number one. They got to be your number one fan. Anything less than that, we can't be together in a relationship. We can, I'll fuck you, but I'm not committing, because I can see that you don't think I'm the best. And a lot of y'all got to get out of your mind, well, I got the money, I got this and that. That don't mean she think you the best, though. You might be the best guy she's ever came across, but does she think that? You think these women ain't fumbling good men? A lot of y'all have in your mind that she never met a good man before. Let me put on a cape and show her a good man, and that's going to stop her from cheating or doing whatever the fuck she doing. Same thing with you women. You know, let me put on a female cape and that's going to stop him from his bad behavior, whatever. No, it's not going to stop, because they've already had good women or good men in their life. They just choose. It don't matter. I can get, especially, remember what I said earlier. The more options they have, the harder it is for someone to say, you know, I just want one woman or one man, because they got so many options everywhere. A bad chick, I ain't even going to say bad bitch. A bad chick got men all over the place. That's why y'all scratching y'all head. Well, why don't this bitch act right? Because she got men all over the fucking place, man. It's, as long as she thinks there's more value in 10 bags than one bag, 10 dicks, pause, than one dick, right? And all this 10 attention, then more attention from one guy. As long as she thinks that's more valuable than one guy, then you're done. She will never commit to none of y'all. She gonna sprinkle here, sprinkle there. Jezebel like a motherfucker. Ain't nothing you could do. This is why I tell y'all, why you doing these circus tricks? Like Pac said, you think a nigga's supposed to do some magic tricks for you. Like, get out and walk. Hypothetically, I wouldn't kick a woman out in the middle of nowhere, but in your ride in life, you're supposed to be moving forward the only direction, like Jay-Z said. Oh, you want to do, man, look, I ain't doing all these magic tricks. Because if you really like me, you would be doing just as much magic tricks as me. Therefore, it wouldn't feel like I'm overbearing doing all these magic tricks. So get out. You can't come with me. I want this passenger seat for the woman who's glad to be there. Not the one that I really don't want him. I really wanted him. And thinking about another guy the whole fucking time. The whole ride, she think about another guy. You think that she for you and shit. Man, put on a clown fucking outfit, man, and clown face paint. Fuck it. Same thing with the females. But it's even harder for the females, because dudes are going to put on this act to get sex. Women are put on an act to get what they want from you once they see that I got one. I don't really want him like that, but look at all those magic tricks that clown doing. I ain't even showed him that I have interest. He doing all these magic tricks. Got him. Girl, I got another one, girl. That's what they do behind your back. Girl, hey, you pay my bills and everything, girl. Trying to tell y'all, man, y'all better wake the fuck up. This ain't, and a lot of people take this shit as negative or whatever, man. This is passion for one. For two, I find it very enlightening. And it makes me happy to be able to talk about shit like this. And it makes me happy to be able to see that shit. So that helps me dodge fucking bear traps from females. I can see it like, basically I thank God for helping me understand the difference in between women who really want me and women who really don't. And I can share it with other people. If they choose to listen, that's on them. Just like people share shit with me. If I choose to listen, that's on me. If I don't, I don't. Same thing. And all this shit applies to females vice versa too. It ain't a gender thing. It's a situation thing. It's a behavior thing. It's a choice thing. It's not female, male. No, it's the same shit. It's the same fucking shit, man. It's all about choice. Does she choose me or not? Fuck that fake choosing shit. The more you do magic tricks without her doing some magic tricks too, the more she can fake choosing you. Oh, I'm going to take you on a $500 date even though I don't know you. Of course she can fake and act like she like you. Now, we about to go to this coffee shop. Matter of fact, meet me at the gym for the first date. A woman who like me, oh yeah, I'll be there where you at. A woman who don't, nah, I gotta do this or that, or where we going on the first date, all that dumbass shit. Ain't no woman who really have interest in getting to know you gonna ask where the fuck you going. She don't give a fuck. All she care about is, I want to be around this motherfucker to get to know who he is. So y'all doing it, y'all got the game wrong. If you got bags and you know you got money for a woman in the long run, kind of keep that shit concealed. But you're worried that she's going to run off to another guy, right? I already know what it is. You worried, well, but Tawan, she can go find a guy that's giving her $500. Or Tawan, he can go fuck a girl that's going to fuck him on the first night. Then let him do it. Let her do it. In fact, more than likely, as long as you are reciprocating, the right guy is going to appreciate, even though it might piss him off a little bit, but he's going to appreciate, damn, she really didn't let me fuck yet on the first date or whatever. As long as you're not like playing games and you just let it happen when it happens type shit. But, you know, he probably appreciate you more. Same thing with a female. Like, he ain't trying to buy me with his money like I could be bought. He just really trying to get to know me. He ain't trying to use money to get my attention. He's actually trying to show me who he is as a person to get my attention. Y'all not hearing me though. And you should be dealing with women who got some type of money or at least, you know, go out and get money. Maybe they don't have money because they got bills, but they go out and get money, right? They don't depend on men. You should be looking for that anyway. Why the fuck you got all these bags, but you giving it off to females that's just gonna run off with your shit? It don't make sense, man. It really don't. Ain't that shit supposed to be for your kids? And ultimately for the woman who really fuck with you? Kids first, for sure. So why would I give all this money that I could be putting into my future kids' college funds or whatever the fuck, their will or whatever, off to some woman who wants other men and don't even want me type shit? And this shit, and a lot of men have married these chicks. The flags was there, they didn't ignore. They did ignore them because they liked that girl so much. So I'm just going to ignore these flags. I see her flirting with people every time we go to restaurants and shit. Or she complained because I wanted to go out on a coffee date the first date, but I'm just going to ignore all that. Or she literally cheated on me, but I'm going to ignore that and act like it never happened. You know why? Because something's wrong with her. That's why she cheated. Or, you know, the women, these women won't leave my man alone. Meanwhile, the man is the one trying to fuck all these women. These women don't even know you exist half the time. But you're going to blame the women or men because it makes you feel better and it makes you not have to feel like, damn, they don't like me like that, or they like other people more than me. I don't give a fuck if a woman likes another guy more than me. I want to know immediately. Plus, just because she likes somebody better than me don't mean they are better than me. Y'all got to get this shit through your head. If you on your shit as a woman or man and you doing everything you're supposed to do, that don't mean just because somebody likes somebody better than you, that don't mean that they are better. I'm trying to tell you this shit. You hear women say it all the time. These men cheat on us they'll never cheat on me with a bad bitch. Ain't that what they say? I didn't say it. You type it in Facebook right now in your bar on the top. Watch how much pops up on this. Because these women thought that if I got all this in point, I'm a good looking woman, money and all this blah, 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 a man will never cheat. They forgot one thing. Just like a lot of y'all men, I got it on point. I got the cars, the muscles, all that shit, nigga. You forgot one thing when it comes to a woman, my nigga. Is she your number one fan? And the only way to really find that out is to just offer yourself. All this offering money and all that shit, that's not going to work. That's later. What if a woman fell in love with me and I kind of act like I ain't have much, you know what I mean? Then she find out later I got all this. Now she really in love, dog. She was already in love before that. Then she find out, damn, he about to buy us a house? I didn't know he had money like that. She shocked like a motherfucker. This type of shit, this is why I be telling y'all, man. And you good because she didn't even know you had all that shit. So you know she was fucking with you for you. A lot of people cheat because they only get in relationships for the benefits. They need relationships to survive and shit like that. Had nothing to do with trying to relationships are supposed to be, I want to be in a relationship with you because I want to make your life, I want to be a part of your life to make your life better. And it should be that way, vice versa. Not, I want you to make my life better, even though that's part of what it is. But your mindset should be, when I pick a woman, I want to make her life better. Right? But we got to start flipping that shit. That's woman or man. Can she make my life better? I want to make her life better, but can she make my life better? You can't forget about that part. A woman who really fuck with you, though, is going to try to make your life better. A woman who or not, she just want. And a man, vice versa, they just want. And for all you women out here taking care of men, look, man, no man that's, nah, man, men don't like that. We don't want women to take care of us. That's not even right. That's not even natural order. You got women out here believing men are in love with them, and she taking care of this motherfucker the whole time. If a man really loved you, let's just hypothetically say he down and out, he met a woman that really fuck with him. Met him at his lowest, right? I'm trying to tell you that, man, if he really like you and shit, he not gonna sit around and be okay with that. He gonna try his best to try to get up on his shit to help you out. No man who love you, I'm gonna drop you off at work and go play Madden every day. Nah, that's completely lies. Just like no woman who really trying to fuck with you is just gonna sit around and let you do everything. Even if that woman is a stay-home woman, you come home, your shit spotless, all kind of shit. She gonna do shit to make your life easier. Relationships should be about making each other's lives easier. What's the fucking point? Why am I in a relationship with you if you're making my life harder? That don't make sense. It don't make sense. I don't give a fuck how fine you are. If you're not making my life better, not in the sense of doing shit that I can't do for myself, but the fact that you're supposed to be an addition to what I'm already doing. So if I'm already building this empire, she should be helping me build this empire some way. Like I said, maybe I don't want a woman who works. Maybe I don't want her to lift a finger as far as work, but she doing other shit to make my life easier. My lunch is ready, whatever. Maybe she counts up shit. Maybe I got a business and she counts up shit. Maybe she's my accountant, so I don't have to pay for account. It could be whatever. A lot of y'all think 50-50 is all about paying bills. No, when 50-50 in a relationship is way more than just bills. She might not pay a bill at all, but she do all kind of other shit. Then you have a woman who pay bills that don't do nothing else. I think I'd rather have the woman who don't pay the bills and do all this other shit. Just my opinion. Versus the one who pay the bills, she ain't doing nothing else. No sandwich, no nothing. To me, that's not 50-50. It might be 50-50 on the bills. But, I mean, I don't get no benefits of having a woman other than paying bills. I could pay my bills my own self. Nah, I'll pass. Let me go get the other woman who don't. Maybe she don't got that much money, but she got all that other shit going on. Yeah, I'll take her. Hey, I'm about to get up off here, man. Hold on. I already said that. You're going to have to watch this video again. I'm going to read what she said, though. Why cheat, though? Why not leave and then go fuck around? Make sure when you get with a woman that they are okay with having more than one girl. Make sure when you get with a woman that they're okay with you having more than one girl. To me, if you didn't catch what I said earlier, I said some people, they just like dealing with more than one woman or more than one man. But I also said this. In order to cheat, there has to be commitment, right? And in order to cheat, there has to be value. They have to find value in the person that they're cheating on, or they would just leave or let them go, like you said. They would have never committed in the first place. If I don't find value in you, why the fuck? Even if I'm just committing for the benefits, there's still value there. So a person commits to you for a reason. In order to cheat, there has to be commitment. A person commits to you for a reason. In order to cheat, there has to be commitment. The people who get cheated on don't know their value. That's why they start blaming the person, something wrong with them or something wrong with me and all this other shit. They don't realize that you're valuable. That's why they cheat. I got this Cadillac and the other black Cadillac. If I didn't find value in that other black Cadillac, I would just I don't even want that motherfucker. Just go. They offer $700 for it. That's laughable. I'm not taking that because I find value in it, so I hold on to it. You hold on to shit that you find value in. So the cheaters, they just want more than one person, man. That's just what it is. And I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that. Unless you're being dishonest about it. That's where the problem comes in. But in order to cheat, you got to be dishonest, like she said. Because if you was upfront and honest, it's not cheating. It's just simply dealing with more than one person. Because you was honest. Saying, I deal with more than one woman or man. But people aren't honest. Bottom line is, pick somebody. If you want to be a one woman or one man person, then pick somebody who desires that shit. Stop picking people who desire. You know, you got two types of people. You got people who take pride in how many niggas I got or how many bitches I got, right? Then you got people who take pride in, I got that one special woman, I got that one special man. It's either one or the other. There is no in between. Either I take pride in having one woman or I take pride in fucking a lot of women. Which one is it? And it ain't got shit to do with the women. I'm tired of hearing that shit. She changed my life and made me start fucking a bunch of women. Even if that was the case, once that motherfucker fall out of that fucking Cinderella delusion and wake up to who he really is, he gonna go back to what it was. Or she. I feel tied down, girl. I'm going back to the streets. I want to fuck more people. But if they did it for themselves, they would have already done it before they met you in the first place. Let's get that out the way. They don't meet you, then all of a sudden, now I'm not going to cheat no more. I'm no longer a cheater now because I met you. No, they would have already been working on that shit before they even met you. Plain and simple, man. You're not changing shit. The only person you have the ability of changing is maybe your kids, and you really don't even, to a certain extent, you ain't even got that ability. You could try, you can lead them to the water, you can't make them drink. But the only person you really have solid control over changing is yourself. That's it. If a woman's honest, like she said, if a woman are honest up front, I want to deal with other guys, I don't just want to deal with you, I got to take that. I ain't going to try to change that chick. A woman don't even got to say it. If I see it in the energy. Like she flirting with other guys, I already know where she going. She in the friend zone. And that's okay. If she want to deal with other guys, fine. If I still want to fuck with the chick, but I got to be honest, she likes other men. Because honestly, there's no person walking this earth that only find one person attractive. You got to be a fool to believe that. Now, are there people who only desire one person? Absolutely. Even I just want to desire one woman. But to say that I don't find other women attractive, that's crazy. I could be married with kids and all that other shit. But that don't mean that, damn, that bitch got a badass. All that's going to do, if I'm a person that desires one woman, that's just going to make me go home and fuck my girl even more. I'm going to want to fuck my girl even more. I'm not going to want to go fuck that chick, though, because that's not who I am. But if I am that type of person, then yeah, I'm going to try to fuck these women out here that I see, you know what I mean? And try to keep the woman at home. You know, but I don't agree with that shit y'all saying people are bad because they want more than one person. Only thing I see wrong with it is not being honest about it. That's all. Just be honest. Just be honest about it. And then that gives that person the choice whether they want to leave or stay. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Where the hell that woman go? My dude Jay said he only find one woman attractive. Attraction, he lying. He might desire one woman, but to find one woman attractive, nah. Attractive means you see a woman, you say, that's a beautiful woman. I'm not buying, I only see one woman beautiful. I get this, I will give you this though. Once you really like somebody, other people, you don't care. Like, yeah, she look good, but I just said it. Yeah, she look good, but I don't give a fuck. Because I only want one woman. That don't mean that I don't see that woman's attractive or that woman. That's impossible to see only one person on earth attractive and nobody else. Nah, that's impossible. It's impossible, man. And even let's hypothetically say that he only sees one girl attractive. That don't mean his woman feel that way. To me, I already know out the gate, the woman I pick is going to find other men attractive. That don't mean she wants them. But to say, man, she only finds me attractive, dog. I'm just that man. Ain't no other man on earth attractive to her but me. That's foolish. That don't mean she gonna fuck with him, though. That's the thing. It's not about me picking a woman that, you know, some Muslim chick with shit covered all over her face and she don't look at nobody. Come on, man. That's crazy. It's not about that. It's about, is she gonna be loyal to me and only fuck with me? Plain and simple. And that's something that she has to decide. It has nothing to do with me. Oh, I got muscles. I got money. I got looks. And other men got it too. I'm not the only motherfucker. Or she's not the only one that got a vagina and looks and all that. Other women got it too. So it's up to us to choose whether we just want to deal with each other, or deal with other people and each other, or just completely not deal with each other at all. It's all a choice. That's the main thing of this video. I just want people to understand that when people do cheat, it's a choice. Whether why they did it or not, that's really not important. The main important thing is for you to understand that, okay, that was a choice you chose to do. Now, it's my choice whether I stay or leave or downgrade you or whatever. You made your choice, now I'm gonna make my choice based off of the choice you made. And most people, they make the wrong choice. They keep the person around, and that's on them. You know what I mean? That's on you. If you can find a way to make up and whatever, that's on you. But I still feel that if it came to that point before, it'll come to that point again at some point. That's just me. That's just me. I mean, it might be different from a female's perspective, but from a man's perspective, most women, once they get deep with a guy, there's no way that a woman just walks off and just puts another dick in her mouth and in her pussy. It don't happen. Even if she kind of, like I said, even women find other men attractive. A lot of men don't get this. They think the woman only finds them attractive. You're a fool if you think that. Women find other men attractive. They just don't act on it. I've seen it personally. I've seen it personally. Hi, handsome, blah, 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 but they won't act on it. They won't fuck around on that guy, but that don't mean that they don't flirt and that, I'm not saying that's right, but I'm saying reality. I'm just letting y'all know. Yeah, she might be attractive or attracted to you or whatever, but that don't mean that she gonna act on it. This is why a lot of times women flake or you texting her and she ghosts you and all this. She went back to that guy. She went back to that guy, man. I personally know a few females who got boyfriends. And I know for a fact that they find me attractive on a deeper level than just, oh, handsome or whatever. That don't mean they're going to cheat. Some of them, I'm acting bad again. I got to leave you alone. Let me stop texting you. You got me acting bad again. Shit like that. It's a choice. Now take some other females who feel like, damn, he's a fine dude or whatever. My boyfriend won't know. I'm about to go fuck him. See? It's a choice. One said, look, I'm tripping. Let me just stop doing this shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to fuck up my situation with my dude or my girl. Let me stop doing this. Then you got others who say, man, she ain't gonna know or he ain't gonna know. Fuck it. They ain't gonna find out. Come on, man. Just being honest. And I'm not here to down talk people who cheat or whatever, because anybody can make that choice. Nobody's perfect. Anybody can cheat. Especially the more options you have. The more options the woman or a man have, the harder it probably is for them. So you kind of got to give them a round of applause. Like, you can fuck any dude you want, but you only want him. That's kind of easier for a female, but for a man, imagine most men only commit to women because that's the best they can do, or they can't get other women. But a woman, she can walk around everywhere, and then she still commits to you. Come on, man. That's a whole nother level. Men can't just walk outside and then women are all over. Unless you're some celebrity. Women are they born celebrities, basically, because men don't value themselves. Therefore, as soon as they see a woman, they bow down like a bitch. You know what I mean? Just being real. Just being real, this woman ain't even looked your way, and you already bowing down like a bitch to her, like she's some queen. Nah, you only a queen if you see me as a king. That's just my mindset. You don't see me as a king? Okay, then I don't see you as a queen. Bye. Or, hi, how you doing? Bye, basically. I'm not bowing down to you. You're not no better than me. You're not better than me. I can't fuck with a chick that don't see me as a king. How the fuck I'm gonna see you as a queen, you don't see me as a king? I refuse. The moment, it don't matter how much I like the girl. The moment I see, oh, you really don't fuck with me like that. All right, bet. Now I don't really fuck with you like that. It's just like that. It's a choice. It ain't this trance that motherfuckers think they in. Like, I'm just in a trance. I just can't leave her alone. No, the bitch was fucking somebody else in my bed. Now I gotta downgrade this bitch from queen to side chick or nothing. Plain and simple. I don't give a fuck about the feelings. Fuck the feelings. Because apparently the feelings that I have for you of thinking that you was a special woman and you thought I was special and all this shit ain't real. Because if it was, then why the fuck did you do what you just did? So therefore, since you don't really feel that way about me, now I don't really feel that way about you. I only feel special. I only feel that you're special when you think I'm special. That's how my feelings work. All this trans shit, I don't give a fuck about none of that. If she thinks if she's my number one fan and I like her, I become her number one fan. That's it. That's all. If she don't, then guess what? I don't. I don't give a fuck. Because you're not about to have me in my feelings and you fucking other people. I think you're a queen, but you think I'm a peasant and you going off and fucking a dude that you think a king instead of me. Nah, I'm good, man. A lot of men get caught up in that shit. A lot of females do. Which explains why he might cheat or why he did this or that. Yes, he finds value in you because he holds on to you instead of just throwing you off to the side and dealing with other women. But he's not worth, even if a lot of people say the main this, the main that, even if that's the case, they still not worried about losing you. So you can't like me that much. It's still a respect thing at the end of the day. So even if you think I'm the best, let's just say this real quick and I'm done. Even if she thinks I am the best, because people still cheat and think that you're the best. So she thinks I'm the best. A lot of times that's why it happens. I've already said it. They find value in. So she thinks I'm the best one. I've seen it my own self. Where a woman will cry for days when you find out some bullshit. And she really probably think you was the best. Maybe, maybe not. I don't want to get into that delusion type shit. To me, she probably didn't. But let's just say she did. She thinks I'm the best. And she still fuck with other people. It's still about respect. It's still about knowing my worth. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm the best, but you still dealing with other people. That's not what I want. That's not what I do. If we agreed on that, that's different, but I don't give a fuck if you love me to the damn moon and back. If you're not doing shit that I want out of a woman, then you gotta go. If you're disrupting my peace, it don't matter how much I like you, you gotta go. All that shit. A lot of y'all get hung up on that shit, start feeling sorry for them and this and that. Nah, I don't give a fuck. There's gotta be a reason why. If you think I'm really the best, you wouldn't be fucking other men. That's just my mentality. How the fuck do you think I'm the best, but you're still desiring other men? So when you go back to that man shit to say men cheat because they just want to fuck somebody, right? Same thing applies. Okay, he thinks you're the best, but he just want to fuck somebody else. To me, that's not cutting it to me. Why do you still desire to fuck other people? Unless the only other thing, and this ain't even a pass, the only other thing is say this, I don't fuck her or whatever. She goes to get it from somebody else. I can't even be mad about that. Because now she might feel unwanted, feel like I don't want her. And that happens a lot with men. If you're a woman watching, a lot of times that's why men do cheat. It's not an excuse. I'm not giving an excuse, but I'm just being real. Sometimes men cheat because a woman stops wanting to sleep with the guy and she stops doing what she did to get the guy. And since the guy cares about you, it's deeper than just sex when he has sex with you. So therefore he feels unwanted. It's not like when a guy don't really care about you, just sex. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Fuck that bitch. I'll go fuck somebody else. But when he cares about you and you're not giving him sex, he starts to feel unwanted. Just like you claim I felt unwanted, so I went and sucked another dick. Same thing. Because as a man, I know for a fact when a woman starts not wanting to fuck you no more shit, I feel very unwanted. Not only do I think you're fucking somebody else, I also feel very unwanted. So even if you wasn't fucking somebody else, you're still making me feel not desired by you. Same thing if you don't want to cook me food or do things that you should do as a woman to make me feel happy. But I'm not going to cheat though. I'm just going to leave because I don't see value in that. A lot of people do. They still see value in the person, which I still see value in the person, but I don't see value in the situation. So yeah, I guess I'll just leave. I'll just be on my own. I'm not going to treat you like this queen and you not treat me like a king. I'm not doing that. But you claim that you see me as a king. Well, why aren't your actions lining up with what you're saying? See that? People got to understand the relationships ain't just about take. You want a relationship, you're going to have to give. And I really don't feel like giving right now too much. That's why I don't really have a relationship. Other than the fact that I really don't trust people and all that shit. But the main thing is I'm so busy right now, I don't think I could give a woman what I really wanted to give her at this point. And it's not fair. So unless she can be okay with that, then I'm not going to be out trying to, basically try to commit to her knowing I can't give her my all right now. I know I can't. I mean, I could, but the way I want my life right now, how I'm moving in life, trying to work so much and shit like that, nah, I couldn't. Unless it's a woman that is doing the same thing. She busy as hell too. And it doesn't affect her as much because she's just as busy as me. So, hey, I'm out, man. I got to get up in this gym. Hold on. Everyone, she already read that. Let me make sure I read everything and then I'm out, y'all. It won't move. I'm about to say, fuck it. There it is. I get that, but that doesn't mean cheating. In the girl status, she was cheated on, but exactly, just leave them. No need to cheat. But to me, that's a little boy if he cheats and didn't tell her. She said it's a little boy if you cheat and don't tell her. You still could be a grown-ass man and lie. I mean, I guess you could say lying is a little boy action. Right? That don't mean he could be a whole grown-ass man on his shit and everything. That don't mean that he won't cheat. It all goes back to who you choose and do they see you as a number one fan. Throw that little girl, little boy shit out the window because that's the wrong focus on how to pick someone who don't cheat. It's all about choices. It all goes back to a choice. So what happens if I commit to a woman that's a grown-ass woman, right? And then later in life, she decides to cheat on me for whatever reason. Because she finds value in me, don't want to let me go, but she somehow got caught up with another guy. Is it because she's a little girl now? Did all that grown woman shit just disappear and now she's a little girl? Or did she just make a choice that, you know what, I'm going to cheat on him? See, again, we try to look for shit. We try to look for shit in people to make it feel better. Like, I'm really the one they really want, but they just did it because they're a little boy or something's wrong with them. You can have that mentality, but what's going to happen is you're going to pick the same type of people, the same type of men and women, and you're going to get cheated on again. That's why I don't say, man, my ex is just bad women, dog. They just bad women. That's why they cheated. No, I look at, all right, they made a choice. Now I got to figure out how to prevent that choice next time from happening, if I can, to a certain extent. And I got to look for what not to choose, what type of things I shouldn't look for in women. If I don't, and I just say, well, they cheated because they're little girls, that ain't going to be enough, man. Because here's the thing. They could choose another guy and never cheat on him. Same woman. And I know what y'all going to say, well, different people make people act different ways. That shouldn't be, even though that could be true, but that's temporary. Because once that infatuation wears off, they're going to resort back to who the fuck they was. That's why it all boils down to who you pick and what they choose to do. Plain and simple. It don't matter. 30 years from now, they can wake up and say, I don't want this person. I'm going to go fuck other people. But you are right. They should leave. Because if you don't leave, that's how cheating happens. You can't cheat without leaving. That don't mean people are going to do it. You might do it. That don't mean other people are going to do it. Just like you might break up with someone or get cheated on and be alone for a while and not deal with a woman or man for a while. And then other people assume that's not how they cope with it. Soon as they break up, I need to go fuck other people, deal with other people. That's how they deal with it. Everybody not the same. But does that make them little girls and boys because they decide to, soon as they break up, I'm going to fuck with other people and you decide to be on your own? Even though I agree with being on your own, that don't mean I could just judge them and say they're little girls or little boys. No, it's just a choice. At the end of the day, it's a choice. And if they're not choosing you, they're choosing someone else. If you are not their number one fan, you're going to get cheated on or left or ghosted or whatever. Whatever the case, if you are not their number, and even if you are their number one fan, they still can switch up later on. That's why you have to be ready, and you have to deal with people on a day-to-day basis. If the woman's treating me like a king today, I treat her like a queen today. The moment she starts to act bitchy and all this and act funny, well, now it's time for me to back up. Plain and simple. Because you're not about to have me in some fucking fucked up mental state and all this other shit. Or have me in a fiction state of believing she will never do this. You know what I mean? She will never find another guy attractive. Or if she does, she's a little girl and all this other shit. That would be like me saying they like the wrong guys because they're little girls. Their choice in men might be immature, but they still could be solid as women. Everybody got shit to work on. You know what I mean? But I do agree, lying is like a childish thing. Just be honest. But he probably was, to a certain extent. There was probably signs showing her that he didn't just want her, and what'd she do? Ignore it. Or that's my man. Stop fucking with my man. So and you know, I'm glad I thought of that, because a lot of times men are honest, women are honest, but people don't want to accept the truth. I guarantee you that guy showed her signs of why she shouldn't pick him, and I guarantee you there's guys who showed her signs of why she should pick them. And guess what? She chose that guy. So she has to go back and see if there's little girl shit in her that makes her want to pick these type of men, or suffer the same consequences over and over again. That's why when it comes to my past relationships, I don't give a fuck what they did. I know what they did, but I'm gonna focus on what I need to do better. And that not just me as a person, but how I choose people, why I should choose them and all that. What they did is irrelevant. That's not going to help me pick somebody better. In fact, if I blame it all on them, guess what I'm going to do? I'm not going to hold myself accountable, which means I'm going to make the same stupid ass choice again and pick the same type of females for the same type of reasons. Just like women, oh, he's tall and he's got tattoos, I'm picking him over this guy who clearly is showing me that they like me better. But you know what? I'm going to pick that because, you know, if a guy doesn't like me or he cheats, he's just a little boy. It ain't got nothing to do with his characteristics as a person, none of that. It's just a simple fact. He was a grown man when I chose him, though. Let's not forget that shit. He was a grown-ass man. That's why I chose him over you little lames. You little boy lames, I don't want you. Let me choose this one, because he's a grown-ass man. Ain't that's what women say? I don't say it. I didn't say it. A man has to bring out submissiveness in a woman. Ain't that what y'all say? So apparently, she thought he was a grown-ass man. So what happened? What happened? For all the women who picked the wrong man, because you picking him because you think he's better than the next man. He's so manly and so macho and shit. But now when he wants to fuck another woman, or he has a change of heart, or he thought he liked you more than he really did, now he's a little boy now? Nah. It's a choice. And it will always be a choice. I can't say, man, she's a solid ass woman, a grown ass woman, and then 6 months later she fucks somebody else. Oh, she's just a little girl. Nah, she made the choice. She don't want to fuck with me no more. That's cool. That's cool. I'm not going to lie to myself and act like it was them and not me. It could have been me. Maybe it's something I did. Maybe she could have handled it differently. But what if it was something I did? What if I didn't pay her enough attention or something? What if you didn't make him sandwiches and you didn't want to give him head and shit like that? So he decided that, man, I don't really want to let her go. But at the same time, man, maybe I'm going to fuck somebody else. Hopefully she'll change or some shit. You know what I mean? And I'm not making excuses for this shit, because you should just leave. But I'm just being real. Like, why do people do it? The title is Why Do People Cheat? The title is not what excuses are to make for people who cheat or whatever. That's not the title. It's trying to figure, the title is trying to figure out why people are doing these things. So you can have a better understanding of why you should or shouldn't choose certain people. That's the whole point of this video. I'm gone.